everyone. How are you guys all today? Just gonna wait a moment. Hopefully Erin can pop on. I changed my setup. If you've seen some of my other live videos, you'll know that I usually set up differently in the kitchen. But the sun was not cooperating today, so here we are. Wait a little bit longer, and if you can't be here, that's okay. You can watch later. Hey, Erin. All right, let's get started. How is your day going? Anyway, let's get started. So we're gonna make a latte at home. So we have our latte tea, our 1 cup of teaspoon, our tea timer, steeping sacks, the frother, and of course a cup and some warm milk. And I've already boiled the kettle. So today we're going to use the caramel rooibos latte tea. And so there's actually instructions right on the back how to use this tea. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of tea to a steeping sack. Open up the tea. Oh no! Hope your kids are feeling better. Earaches are no fun. Okay, so we have 1 scoop of the tea. We're going to add it to our steeping sack. So you can see that the steeping sack is much larger than you actually need, but the reason why this is nice is because it'll stand up nicely in the cup, and you can also use these in a teapot as well. So the next instruction is pour 1/2 cup of boiling water on the steeping sack and then steep for 4 minutes. So I'm actually going to use a little bit less than 1/2 cup of water because I like to have more milk in my lattes than water. So go add that. Then we'll set the tea timer to 4 minutes. So I've actually just used enough water to cover up the tea so that it's all in the water and can steep, but that way I can use more milk than water. So we're gonna let that sit. So we have 2 latte teas. We have caramel rooibos and we also have London fog. We also have a few sweet latte mixes. They have a very small amount of added organic cane sugar and organic stevia extract added to those, as well as they have some skim milk powder and whatever. But these 2, caramel rooibos latte and London fog latte, are just the tea. The only difference between these teas and a regular tea is that these have been finely ground. So normally with rooibos teas you would let them steep for 5 to 6 minutes, but this one is only 4 minutes because it's ground. With the London fog latte, you would steep black tea normally for 2.5 to 3 minutes, whereas London fog latte you only have to steep for 20 seconds because it just infuses so quickly into the water because of being ground. So we have 2.5 minutes left, so we can start with frothing our milk. So this is the milk frother. You can froth up to 2 cups of milk in this, and I would suggest using a minimum of 3/4 of a cup of milk in this frother just because it froths up nicer and quicker. You don't have to use dairy in this frother. You could use almond milk or a dairy substitute. I find that dairy froths up the best. So sometimes I will use almond milk and add a little bit of heavy cream to my almond milk, and then that froths up better than just almond milk by itself. You can also use the frother cold. You can froth cold milk with it, and that actually froths up faster and thicker than hot milk does. So it's really whatever you want. Hi Mom. Make sure you comment so that I know you're here. And if you have any questions, make sure to add them. And if I don't answer them in the video, I will go back and answer them afterwards. So we're going to froth this up. It'll take about 45 seconds. To get thick, I can already feel it. That arm's getting tired. Which percent of milk is best? So skim milk will froth the fastest and the most. Whole milk will froth up still very well. That's what I use. I prefer whole milk to skim milk, so that's what I'm actually using today. It works, it's just not quite as thick as skim milk. I'm gonna get a spoon, because I forgot. Okay, so, and you'll notice that after I finished frothing the milk, I didn't add it to the tea right away. That was for two reasons. One, the tea wasn't ready. And also, I find if I just let it sit for an extra few seconds, it gets even thicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the froth back and then add it to the top. You can also add sweetener to your tea at this point as well if you like. I find that the caramel rooibos tea is naturally sweet, so I don't sweeten it, but you can if you'd like. Then you can see here, there's the froth. You just can spoon the froth on top. So it's nice and full. And I also thought I would take some of our masala chai base. So this is actually not a tea, it's just a blend of spices, but you would use it with black tea to make a chai latte. And I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of this one on top. I have not mastered latte art yet. I don't think I ever will, I'm not very artistic. There. So now, I can't see how long we've been on, but in just over 5 minutes, we have a latte ready to drink. I'm gonna have a sip. Very tasty. So this is both mine and my husband's favorite latte to have. It's a rooibos latte, which means that there's no caffeine in it, so you can have it after supper and not be concerned about sleeping that night. So that's basically how to make a latte at home. It's pretty simple. And you just need these few things to make it. If you guys have any other questions, please make sure to ask them in the comments and I will get back to them as soon as I can. And I hope you guys are enjoying the party and have a great rest of your day. See you!